I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Dynamite, the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
I saw something online that I thought was kind of wild, and I wondered what you would do in this situation.
Well, Jonas, when a man and a woman love each other very much.
Do they have birds or bees?
I was going to explain to you some of the videos you may have seen online.
Oh, those are good videos. Anyways, so there was a woman, her name I'll leave out, but she was drunk. And she was driving on a Florida highway.
Well, we're already off to a great start.
Yeah,
drunk
in
and
Florida,
driving.
Yeah, Florida woman.
Drunk driving and Florida.
Yeah, so she was driving the wrong way on a freeway.
Bet.
And she had driven through barricades on the Skyway and was not stopping for other law enforcement. She was about a half mile away from the start of a 10K race, not a marathon, 10K race. So there was a cop car in between, and she was heading right for where all the people were kind of ready to start running this race. And the cop was driving towards her, and she wasn't stopping. So the cop smashed into her head on to stop her from getting and hitting a bunch of civilians.
Does it say how fast she was going?
I saw the video. She was driving a real car, going a real speed. She wasn't going 20 miles an hour. It was like a full-on ass collision.
Why didn't you tell me there was a video? I could have loaded it up.
I literally did. I said I saw a video of this, so I'm not sure.
I mean, before we started, regardless.
Anyways. So after the crash, she spent 8 months in jail. She's serving 10 years.
At least she lived.
Would you crash your car head on to save civilians?
If I'm a cop, I guess, yeah. If I'm just some dude, no, I'm not. I mean, my insurance premiums ain't about to go up. The fuck? That's not my issue. That's not my problem. I don't work in police work. The fuck? What are we talking about?
Dude, that's I don't know if many people would do that. I feel like they would try their best, but in my head, I'm why head on?
Because she was driving, and I mean, look, when it comes to head on versus just intercepted her, I feel that. So, I don't know. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to stop the crazy person. And then, she gets brought up on more charges because of the extents you had to go to prevent her from committing what could have been, a bunch of murders.
Yeah, and then I wonder, it doesn't say. I don't think it was, on purpose. I don't think she was going the wrong way trying to kill the people at the race, but maybe. I don't know. People are wild. I mean, they didn't get her on, any terroristic charges, it said. But
trust me, if you kill a person just because you're drunk, they still consider that murder.
Well, no. I just mean, people are crashing cars into crowds for terrorism now. So I don't think that was her intent.
Well, you prefaced it with the fact that she was drunk and driving the wrong way. So I think if you were a terrorist, you probably want to stay sober for your terrorism.
Go get drunk, then go do your thing. They pretty much know what they're doing.
So yeah, I'm just saying it's if you vehicular, or what do you call that? There is a term for it. Vehicular homicide is a thing. Yeah. But if you're a drunk driver and you do it, you get
involuntary manslaughter.
No, I don't know, man. I feel if you run into a marathon of people just running, minding their own business because you can't control your alcohol and your emotions,
Yeah, they're oh, she was in a bad place, obviously.
Yeah, it's straight up murder.
Dude.
In my case.
If you're so drunk that you don't know you're going the wrong way on the freeway and driving through police barricades, I think you got a problem.
It sounds like it, yeah. It sounds like she got an even bigger problem now. To be honest.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's got an even bigger problem now, but she's taking her dumb ass to fucking prison.
Oh. She's gonna come out and be a real criminal now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
she'll know how to cook meth in a kitchen.
Shout out to that cop for putting her down though. I mean, not putting her down,
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean. She got put down.
That's a job that I'm glad that I don't have.
There was a point in time, Jonas, where I was actually I tried out for the police academy, and when I was living in PA.
Dude, that'd be a whole different trajectory for you.
It would. It really would have been. I kind of wish that I had gone that route, but I did not.
Do you consider that a like a pivotal moment that changed the course of your existence?
Yeah, I do, because then I ended up going to college for a completely opposite end of the spectrum field.
Hey, you could have joined the military after that.
No, never doing that. I contemplated it because I actually have a brother who I have a couple of brothers who went into the military, and I call them brothers because they are.
No, not blood, but brothers.
Yeah, not
Gotcha.
blood, but brothers. Yeah, so I contemplated the military. My father had been to the military. I got a couple brothers who were in it, but it was never really for me. I don't know. I had like asthma and stuff, so
Yeah.
I went to the recruitment office. So, like, if you want to know how close I got to the military, I went to the recruitment office. I signed up for basic training, and then the week that I was supposed to go to basic training, like I was supposed to go to basic training on like a Friday and over the weekend or whatever, and into the next week, I ended up in the hospital with one of the worst asthma attacks I've ever had in my life. And
Wait, so you signed up for the military?
I did sign up. I'm like,
Yeah, you made it sound like, oh, nah. Like,
I was gonna go to basic training. I was the police academy story is even closer, I think, at least as far as that goes. But I had one of the worst asthma attacks. I ended up like unconscious in the hospital. They were going to intubate me. I wake up and there's like doctors standing over me about to shove the thing down my throat. And then I thought I was like on an alien ship. I started like fighting. Just like natural instinct.
You wake up and people are probing you. You're like, what the fuck?
There's just like a bunch of guys with like masks and shields and shit. I felt like I was in Resident Evil, man. I just wake up and they're around me and I'm just like, oh shit. I'm like, the fuck? Because I had no idea what was going on. But yeah, that was crazy. So I then went to the recruitment station and I was like, they were like, yeah, I haven't heard from you all week. I was like, look, man, I'm not going to lie to you. I had one of the worst asthma attacks, and I'm not sure if it was like pneumonia or something, but I've been in the hospital. I was unconscious for like 20 hours, and they were like, oh, we're not going to let you go to basic training. He was like, I could get in trouble if I let somebody who I know has this medical condition go into basic training. And I was like, bet.
I
And
wonder
then
if that was a meant to be sort of thing.
I'm glad that it happened. I don't know if there was like any wars or conflicts going on at that time.
Oh,
but
yeah, 'cause, yeah, I don't know,
potentially.
Damn, that's crazy. Would you say that those are two of the biggest like moments of your life that changed your trajectory then? Having that asthma attack and not doing police things?
I mean, looking back on it, I guess with the police thing, I had been training for like an entire year prior to it because I knew I wanted to try out, and they had like open tryouts in Pennsylvania. I was living in Erie at the time, and I went to like the event. They hold like physical fitness challenges or whatever. And
Oh, yeah.
And if
like you
fail,
have to do these certain things to be able to like whatever.
And if you fail one part, you don't get to even try the next part. I'd been working on my cardio because obviously I had like the respiratory issues, but that was my primary focus, was my cardio.
Oh yeah, it's trying to like, do you have to run or something?
Yeah, you had to run a mile in I think like 15 minutes. You had to be able to bench press so much. You had to be able to do 35 push or 25 push-ups and 35 sit-ups or some shit. It was crazy, man, because push-ups no problem, sit-ups no problem. Like, and I saw guys drop out of the sit-up competition. I'm like, you can't do 35 sit-ups? I'm like, the hell is wrong with you, bro?
35, yeah.
It's not that bad, brother. You used to see me sit up here in the living room and bust out 50 of each in like a setting. But regardless, when it came to the bench press, they were like, you have to bench press like 2/3 of your body weight. I thought I was good. I was doing like in the gym. I would do stuff like, you know, when you add weight, and every time you do a set, you add more weight, and then you do a set, you add more weight, and then you taper down. I was doing that shit. Pyramiding, I think is what they call it. Regardless, I was doing that shit. I thought I was good. I could not do it, and like the recruiters are looking at me like mad disappointed because they're like, this guy had promise. They're like, I was like, well, can you at least let me do the run and maybe see if I can, you know, do the bench press, and like they went back and talked to each other, and they're like, nah, we can't let you in, bud. One of the saddest moments of my life was that walk of shame back to the car after I failed the police.
Well,
academy.
especially because like the part that you didn't think you'd struggle with was the part that kept you from going. That sucks.
But they had a written exam, which I like passed by flying colors. Recruitment officer came up to me and was like, "Man, you had one of the highest scores in this entire class." And I was like, "All right, that was good." Like I was making friends with these guys. I was really trying to like get on their good side.
The schmoozer,
Yeah, but in the end, I was an absolute failure.
Jesus.
On all accounts, Jonas, I've been failing all my life, brother. I'm cool with it.
I mean, we got a successful channel.
Give me something. You never tried out for anything like that?
No, dude. I definitely didn't want to be a cop. I didn't join the military. Physical fitness challenges were not my jam. So I decided I would have failed those for sure.
Hey, brother, you're getting there though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Nowadays, all these years, maybe they'll let me in the military now.
Yeah, maybe.
But
yes, would I have given my life to protect others, Jonas? I hope for the day that I can give my life to protect somebody else. If there's any way I want to die, Jonas, I don't want to die sitting in a bed wasting away, depending on somebody to wipe my own ass. I would like to give my life for the cause, to save a child, to save somebody in need.
I thought you meant like while you were having sex.
I mean, that'd be cool too. If I can't die saving lives, Jonas, I want to die in the bed.
In the bed, having a good time.
And leaving that woman with a lifetime of shame, trauma and shame and regret.
Yeah, you go out on one foot and she never is the same.
At least you get to say her pussy kills somebody.
Oh my God. That's a wild thing to do. That's all time for this episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Yeah.